So we're talking about emergency preparedness. And you don't have to live off grid to make sure that you're at least prepared for those unforeseen circumstances. Things like COVID, remember? There was shortages of lots of things and people were running around trying to figure out how to get just the basics. What do? Being prepared is not just about living off grid. It's not about living only in the country. It's also about living in the city. So today, let's talk about that for a second. So what if you live in Brooklyn, New York, Houston, Texas, Chicago, Illinois? You don't want to live off grid, but you know what? Things happen where you need to be prepared. I had friends in Houston, what was it, last year or this year, where as a result of a hurricane, they had no power and water for 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks. Okay? So what do? What do? See, if everything you need is relying on a central system, when those disasters happen, the central system goes down. When the central system goes down, you have nothing. So 1, store water. Make sure you have extra water. Food. Get low-calorie, dense food like rice, beans, peanut butter, stuff like that. Things that you can store for a while, tuna for the just in case. And make sure there's enough water to last for a while. Power banks. Make sure you have good power banks. Power banks that are at least 18, 24, even 3,400 watts. 1 or 2 of those. Get you some power banks. I don't mean the small ones just for your phones. I mean some real power banks. Okay? Solar lights. And have those solar lights, keep them in a spot protected, but where they can get sunlight and just already be charged. So when you have those instances, guess what? You already got the solar lights. Because I know a lot of people, they have solar lights, and I did this myself too, but I had them stored away somewhere. And then when there was a blackout in my city, I went to grab my solar lights, but guess what? They weren't charged. They needed sun to charge. I had them in a basement somewhere, so when I needed them, they were useless. So you get the solar lights, but put them in a spot. So what I did after that, I started taking my solar lights that were not being used, and I put them in a spot. I put them in a spot, and I put like a plastic or glass thing over them, put them there, and let them charge all the time, and then had another blackout, no problem, able to grab them, turn them on. Okay? Make sure you have a little extra fuel stored somewhere safely in a cool spot. Some bicycles, some other things other than just your car, And I know a lot of people in the States and stuff like that, you don't like to do community. You don't want anybody knowing your business and you don't want anybody to get into it. But you know what? You need to create a neighborhood safety group with the people that you think you can trust at least, so you can establish trade and defense relationships if there is a crisis. So that even if it's only 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, or who knows, even a year, you guys can be okay, And when it comes to the batteries, I'm going to show you the ones that we've been using, which are the EcoFlows, which have been great.